First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Adam Conley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Colton Wong will stand in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 16, Colton Wong.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Standing in, Greg Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, D. Gordon. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And the pitch on 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lifted in the air out to right. Pham is there. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pham moving to his left, and that retires the side. Marlins leave one. Still no score. In now, Rendell Grichuk. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Jed Jerko. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about Adeiny Echeverria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age, the generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Come on, Marlins.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Fan.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now batting, Lance Lynn. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at-bat.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Ichiro is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Justin Bour. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Justin Bour.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Batting sixth.
And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you, he'll pick you off.
Martin Prado now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Ichiro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Lynn's ready. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong.
Leading off for the
0
Cardinals.
for 1 here in the early
Center
going.
fielder number 16, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Greg Garcia is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, that was a great battle right
The
there. He
batter,
tried to get him to
35,
chase, but he laid off
shortstop,
some really tough pitches
Greg
and got a walk.
Garcia.
Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another chance? Greg Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ichiro has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. Dexter Fowler will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit hard back up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and this is fouled straight back. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ichiro is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Bohr is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Dexter Fowler will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 25.
So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Garcia ranging into the outfield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in, Adam Conley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina, a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Tommy Pham will be next. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. In now, Tommy Pham, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Lance Lynn, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Too high, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In is Christian Yelich. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Lynn gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. David Phelps is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
David.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. His past batting line against David Phelps, 0 for 4.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Has a look. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Bohr. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. So striding forward now, Justin Bohr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And now a pitch on the way. 3-2 now. Martin Prado is on deck. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Martin Prado now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. There's a swing and a high pop up. Carpenter on the move. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Bohr rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Pham coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average had dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch grounded to short, scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cardinals 0. Fernando Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
Ready once again, Jed Jerko. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Another 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is there, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Giancarlo
27.
Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lynn looks in. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham.
Leading off for the
0 for
Cardinals.
1 for him here in this
Right
one.
fielder, Tommy Pham.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That just froze him.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Brian Ellington comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box
shortstop,
now, Greg Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Here's Ichiro now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ichiro.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 to Ichiro. Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A pause and the 0-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Miguel
Your attention,
Rojas
please.
will come on to
And
pinch
for
hit
the
here in a
Marlins,
big spot.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Lays off 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's D. Gordon now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Broxton sets. First pitch on the way. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Carpenter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Come on, let's hold him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Duke will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Fryer is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pham going back. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Now batting.
In now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at ball one. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Grichuk, 2 down. Settling in now, Martin Prado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The 2-1 on its way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. And Ichiro's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Kevin Segrist enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
46, Kevin Segrist.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, 1-1.
Down 1-1.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-1. Slow little roller to third. A scoop with the bare hand. What a play. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cardinals 2. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 44, A.J. Ramos. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 13.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Fryer. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Center fielder number
Kyle
25.
Bearclaw answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Dexter Fowler will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-2 the final score tonight. Junichi Tazawa claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.